Good morning everyone, and in today's video, HyperX QuadCast microphone, compatible with Mac, PC, PS5 and PS4. Wow. Anti-vibrant shock mount, tap to mute the sensor, 4 polar patterns. Wow. What's on the side? Okay, similar thing. Polarization, stereo, bear in mind this is a stereo microphone, which is great success. Omnidirectional, cardio directional, very nice, and bidirectional. Wow. So very similar to the Yeti Caster, which I also have, and we're going to compare it to a Yeti. Bam. HyperX has you covered. Got issue with your HyperX product? Contact our experienced team for quick response and support. Warranty cards. All right. Ooh, pull it. Audio smell. Wow. This looks like a Han Solo coffin. Oh, pull. Ah. Okay. Ah. Ooh. Wow. My finger. That was an unboxing experience. Boom. Huh. Okay. It's fairly light. I mean, the stand is heavy, but the microphone itself feels light. Way lighter than Yeti. And a cable. A long one. USB Type-C. And that converter. Okay, I guess. Okay. Oh, this is a good quality cable. Very good quality. And very long. Okay, the mic itself has this mute button. A knob. Oh, very clicky. I love it. Very nice. Knob in the bottom. Okay, okay. And a stand, which has this rubber finish to have a better grip. Why this is so loose? Okay, now it's tight. Alrighty then. Of course, USB Type-C and the hole for the headphones through there. Okay, it's time to connect that beauty. Feels very steady on the stand. It's not going to move too much. So this is how it sounds like. And it sounds very warm. Very warm. This is a stereo microphone, which is a big plus. You can go 2 channels, 16 bits, 48,000 Hertz, which is very, very nice. And in the app, which you can download, we have a lot of settings for light settings, and you can change it whatever you like. Now it's on the mode which will recognize sound. Maybe not your voice, because in any sound it will work. Let me just play something on the background.
And I forgot to put my stop loss, so that's why I now have 2 positions open.
So it's still blinking. You can change it. You can turn it off. You can do whatever you like with light. It's really insane amount of light options. But in the mic options, there's very little. Look, there's the mic volume, mic monitor, and headphones volume. And basically, That is it. That's all. That's all. Well, there's also a polarization, but you cannot change it on the app. You have to do it manually on the mic. But before we do that, let me show you the gain. Now we are in the maximum gain all the way. You can mute. I think this button will mute. This button will mute the mic. But the funny thing is, we are in the maximum volume on the mic and on the app and on the Windows. If we turn down the volume in Windows and the app, you can still hear me, isn't it? That is very weird. There's also a knob for volume on the mic. Let me turn it down completely. Okay. You probably still hear me, I think, by what I can see on the preview, and the mic is still blinking. You can still hear me, which is very, very weird. What's going on? Okay, let me turn the knob up, and you can still hear me. Why? What's going on? It must be something with software. Okay, we're going back with a full volume. Okay, what if I put the mic like 50 centimeters to my mouth? How's the quality? Is it too loud or is it too? It's definitely not too loud. When I turn the knob to half, is it still usable? That is the question. And the minimum is this still usable? That is the question. Let me go back to the maximum volume. Okay, maximum volume in literally everything: Windows, app, and mic. This mic has a built-in pop filter. It has this foam inside to protect the popping sound. Is it going to be popping, or is it going to be like too much volume and will be steering? Popping, popping, pop, 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 pop. It's definitely too loud. What if I put it on half on the mic? Pop, 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 pop. A bit better. Pop, 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 pop. Low. Pop, 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 pop. Popping sound on the popping. Papa the Smurf. Let's go back. Okay, stop popping. Now let me change the polarization. There's a knob. It's a little too close to the cage, and it's okay. I have a big fingers. It's a bit blocking my. Anyway. Okay, this is bi-directional. So in order to hear that correctly, I will have to have a second person. But unfortunately, I don't have a second person. All I have is a speaker.
Some people might be confused also. Why
So how can you hear us now?
Well, that's
Like two different sounds. Two different sounds.
positions of the same.
And let me change it to cardio. So you can see it. Yeah. Omnidirectional, so we can hear everything all around.
So that is a flexibility that Bitflex.
And stereo. We are in the stereo, which is really cool, but not too many microphones has a stereo option to choose. So how's the sound in stereo? Stereo. All right. Let's go back to cardio and let me hit the keyboard, which is on my knees. You'll definitely hear everything, which is quite strange. It should be cancelling the sound. Let me put the keyboard. Yeah, it's picking up too much. What if we go down with the gain? But then you will not hear me well, or maybe you will. It's still picking up a lot of noise from the keyboard, which is strange, but that's what it is. Now let's compare it to a Blue Yeti. Blue Yeti it is. Alright, it's a similar price, that's why we are comparing to the Blue Yeti. Let's find the Blue Yeti on the options and hit apply for Blue Yeti, and now you can hear me from the Blue Yeti, which I think has a richer sound. That is my strict opinion. Let's go back to the Quadcaster too. And with the Quadcaster, I think the sound is it's too basic. It's artificially warm up your sound, the sound, and it sounds like there's no details or very little details compared to the Yeti X. That's my personal opinion. I could be wrong. Let me know in a comment below. And let's go back to the Hyper S. Okay, so is it better than Yeti? Sound-wise, it's very close, but I don't think it's better. Less details. But functionality-wise, okay, it doesn't have so many features. Yeti has insane amount of features, literally insane. There's so many. Wow, it is mind blowing. This one is easy. Just plug and play. You don't have to set up literally anything. And I love the mute button, which is wow. It's so easy to use. You just tap or touch it, and it will just mute your audio. All right. So HyperX QuadCast S is for someone who don't want to play around with settings. If he just want to, or she just want to plug and play. Like an iPhone. Yeah. Also very simple. So Yeti is like Android, quite complicated and tons of options. And I don't remember the name. Quadcast S is like an iPhone, and that's I think all I have. Thanks for watching, and see you next video. Link in the description. Check it out.